Hello and welcome back. We are still in the Inter-VLAN routing. This is part 2. In the previous part, we have configured the VLANs and I gave IP addresses in between. Now we need to see that communication which could happen and the CCTV between the CCTV network and the staff VLAN. In this area of the building, this is one floor. We have CCTVs and also we have staff members working from there. But on another floor, we've got the staff only. There's no CCTV network. And in one area, we have only CCTVs. Or maybe you can assume this is across the building everywhere. So we have this switch with a VLAN 10 from port 02 all the way to 10. So anything you connect between 2 to 10, they will be part of VLAN 10. Same goes here between 2 all the way to 10. Anything connected there will be VLAN 20. And in here, I've divided from 2 all the way to 10, that would be VLAN 10. But starting from 11 all the way to 20, that would be VLAN 20. So if now I need to communicate, the staff members want to communicate between different building areas, I would have a traffic from VLAN 20 coming from here. It has to go through the switch and then come from here, go to this VLAN. That communication happens that way. If I want to go between the CCTVs for whatever reason, the VLAN will hit here and then it will go to the router, the switch in between, and then to this switch, and then we'll go to the other CCTVs. Same goes. But if we need a communication between different VLANs, 10 and 20, for example, this 20 here and the 10 in here, then we need some default gateway, and the switch cannot be a default gateway, it's a layer 2. We need a router. So that router will do the default the default gateway between different subnets and then return the traffic back to this switch and it will communicate. So we need that part here. So what we need now is to configure that switch in between to be the distribution layer switch and configure all the VLANs in there, but then create in a different video probably the trunk to the router so we have the routing. But let's check first what we have in this switch. Do we have all the VLANs? So let's go to this switch. It's on another screen. Let me bring it here. So if we say show VLAN brief, can I type show VLAN brief, and there is no VLAN configuration in here. So you see 10 and 20 are missing. Let's configure the VLANs first. So conft VLAN 10, and that is called CCTV, and then if we exit and then VLAN 20, and we call that one staff. If we exit now, for this switch, all the interfaces, the first 5, let's say, one is connected to another switch, 2 is connected to another switch, 3 is connected to another switch, and in the future we need one interface to the router. So let's say the first 5 interfaces are trunks, so we need to configure that. And if I exit here and save, do we have any trunks first? Show interfaces trunk, and that gives us some VLANs, the VLANs we are carrying, and this is auto because previously I configured and I removed the trunk, so it's capturing the other end is actually forcing this switch to take up the auto configuration, then it will receive all the VLANs. So that's, let's say, show run. If you see from 01, we don't have statically configured trunks. We need to see things that we configure, not the auto one. So let's do the configuration ourselves and say interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 all the way to 5, switchboard mode trunk. We need to have trunk statically configured. So if we say show interfaces trunk, if you do that, then you see the mode is on and we carry in the VLANs that we configured. And if we see show run, then you see the first five interfaces are all trunks. That means now we're able to configure a ping traffic from here all the way to that VLAN 10, and then between the 20 to here. So the IP here is 10.1.1.10, and I have 11 here, and I have 12 there. And for here, 20.1.1.10.20.11 and .12 here. So let's ping between these PC, and let me actually show you what I'm trying to achieve. We are here 10.10.1.10 sorry, it's 10.1.1.10. That PC is trying to ping 12 over here. Anything on here will be 12, and this is, the first one is 10, the first one is here 10, whatever subnet it is. The second one is 11, second one is 11. So if I want to ping from 10 to 12 over there, or maybe 10 to 11 here, that should be possible, because what we have, let's go to the command prompt and let's say ipconfig, and you can see the local IP is this one, and the one I'm pinging is the 11 next to it. So if I ping 10.1.1.11, we're on the same switch starting from PC1 to PC2, and that is possible. If we now go to the PC number 6 up there, so here PC number 6, and it says IP is 12, and we're going through that route all the way there, that's also possible, because even though physically separated, they are on the same VLAN and they are connected by switches, so they are logically connected. Now we have that communication, which is possible. 20 is also able to do the same pings. So if we ping from 20.10, and I mean ipconfig, we have 20.1.1.10. If we ping 20.1.1.11, it's the PC next to it, that's PC number 4. PC number 4 next to it, we are reaching that. But if we go to the other building, which is PC number 7, and that's IB12, we are also able to do that. The problem now we have is, between different VLANs, we do not have the ability to do the pings. So what we're going to do is, let's try to ping between PC1 and PC3. And that is ping 20.1.1.10. That's not possible. So, okay, I said 20.1. We're pinging from this wrong. So I'm pinging the same network, same IP. What I want to ping is 10, PC1, which is 10.1.1.10. That's the IP I want. So we're coming from here. And I ping the same IP, which of course will be able to happen. But what we are trying to achieve is coming from here to here. And that's not going to be possible, because we are in a different subnet and we need a router. So for this part, we achieved same VLANs across the building. We're able to reach each other, but different VLANs, we're not able to reach that. And one of the problems we have is, we also have a server in a data center in a different network. We need a routing, and that routing we will do it in a different, the third part of the videos. So thank you for your time again, and see you in part 3 of the Inter-VLAN routing.